Thank all the police officers in our Middle County.
We can't hear you.
I just want to thank all the police officers and firemen for keeping us safe. And besides echoing what everybody else has to say, I just want to know how we got here. 2006, we said that we needed to receive additional state aid, find new revenue sources, cut expenses, or raise property taxes. In 2008, it seems like we just keep telling the same story every year. We have stagflation in our town. I went bankrupt once from the last administration with the high taxes. And I'm telling you right now, if we don't do something, we're just going to go further in the hole than we are now. And we are already in a hole, and it's going to take us many, many, many years to get out of it. So I don't know what's going to happen when our master plan gets presented when we have no money to give to try to increase sales revenue. The sales revenue in 2006 was also, we brought in $11 million. In 2008, we knew that we were coming in 3% under budget for sales revenue, and 2006, 3% under. So we know we didn't have no sales revenue. The budget was $53 million in 2006. How did we get here? $13 million later, I would like to know where my money is and what it's been spent on and how did we get this far in the hole. $13 million is a lot of money, and I want to know where $13 million is because my services have went down. Now, there's plenty of ideas to cut. We can start with the fire police departments, we can privatize many of the divisions. We can get rid of cops where we have 60,000, 70,000 police officers. The status quo in high-paying positions to do labor should be eliminated. Cut costs, consolidate, eliminate duplicated services, and waste. The structure as it stands in Utica cannot be tolerated no longer. We want the change we voted for, and we want change now. We don't have any parking lots that are paid. We welcome everybody to our city, and they get the park free. There's no parking meters, no sales revenue coming in that way. If we were just to enforce speeding on the Parkway and Mohawk Street and people on their cell phones, the city could see an extra $250,000 a year. Full-time benefits for part-time employees, I just want to echo, I don't think it's fair and right for the taxpayers of the city to pay any longer. If they pass the rent on to your renters, I'll tell you what, my renter is a single mom with 2 children, and she can no longer afford a rent increase. And she said she will move out of my apartment, and I can't afford to get anybody less than her quality of tenant in my house. I want to thank everybody, and I want to see where the $13 million went, how we can stop it, because as far as I can see, in the near future and years to come, we're going to be taxed at 8 to 10% every single year, and it's not going to stop until we're all gone out of here. Thank you.
Marcia Smith.
I was fortunate enough to get a copy of the budget for this year and just looked at a few things, made a few policies I truly didn't understand. The things that I couldn't understand was $50,000 for mail. When in today's world, everything is done by email. Maybe we could cut down and send bills by email rather than postage. Once it's set up the first time, it'll keep going like that. Agreed, everybody does not have a computer at home, but for those that do, it could cut costs dramatically. Another thing that I looked at was the fact that equipment for the golf course increased from $8,800 last year to $54,000. And it just doesn't seem fair to spend that kind of money and $119,000 worth of salary when across the road past Pleasant Street there are people on welfare and who are not making more than $20,000 a year. So it would just seem to me that some of these things are a luxury, not a must for the city. I looked at the printing, $30,000 for printing. Again, we could turn around and email whenever possible to try to cut things down. Would it be of any cost to any of us? Absolutely not. Would it help save some money? Absolutely it would. The last thing that I could not understand, what was called a snow bonus. So I made the call and inquired as to what a snow bonus is. And a snow bonus is the fact that during the winter season, if people come in and plow, whenever they are called, day or night, at the end of the year, they get an extra incentive for coming all those times, besides the pay that they get, besides the overtime that they get. I'm going to tell you what my incentive is. My incentive is this, that if I want to get paid, I will come to work every day. And what I will expect is the following week to get a paycheck. There is no such incentive for me as if I want to come for overtime, I can, and if I don't have to. Because if I'm not there, there are 10 people to every one job that will come and replace me. So I think those bonus incentives for snow incentives, they need to go. We are not at a time where we can afford a luxury as that. So that's all I had to say, and I thank you very much for your time.
Chief Brooks, I'm having a little trouble reading this. It looks like LaSalle University or Al LaSalle, maybe. I don't think they made the tournament, though, Al. I don't know. At least I didn't play if they get past the first round, if they did. And also, if you could limit your compliments to the chief of the fire department tonight.
No, I can't. Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, council, I want to say to you people on the council, thank you. Thank you for all the work that you have done, all the time that you have put into this budget. I also want to thank the council people that called me. My councilman, Jim Zeka, called me from Florida. Jerry over there, Krause, Lori Arcuri, thank you. You people, it was just great. And to talk and get answers and to put things forward, I want to thank you. Really, really mean it. And anybody that thinks that stuff hasn't gone up, it has. I mean, the only thing that I know that hasn't gone up is my age. I haven't got too much to say from here. I would like to have all of you people think of your city, your county, your state, and your country. And I leave you with two others. If you can't feed them, don't breed them. And last, remember, you can't spell Utica without you. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael Bird.